It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Washington Wizards. Last game for Washington, they picked up the W against the Cavaliers. That ended a 3-game losing streak, and they're hoping to rally back with another win tonight. And we'll get to see John Wall tonight, the former #1 overall pick out of Kentucky at 6'4", with a 6'9" wingspan, 39-inch vertical. Kenny's got all the physical tools.
He's a one-man fast break. You know, he gets that rebound. Not only do you see the defense sprint, you see the offensive wing sprint the lane because they say this guy is out. And I love watching John Wall play.
And he uses size.
The crowd is assembled at the Air Canada Centre, looking for a Raptors victory here in Toronto. And we've got it live right here on 2K Sports. Well, it was the Toronto Raptors winning their last game against Sacramento.
And in that game, they did damage in a variety of ways. They were more or less unstoppable offensively.
Showed off all of their weapons and resources at that end of the floor. Really just put on a marvelous show.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Washington, the talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Porter is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Washington on D, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, that was a very physical.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Nene, he's checked in for Morris. McRae has come in for Porter. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Beal. And Brooks subbed in for John Wall. Here's Brooks. The Wizards with another miss.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Here's Campbell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Brooks dishes to Mayo. Nene against Campbell. And the shot's good from Nene. Here's Calderon. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kev. I caught up with Washington's head coach. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. So defense, it looks like, coming first for them today.
That's their identity. That's what they're all about. Their defense is really what sparks them.
And that has to be their spark if they're going to be successful. I mean, everything for them starts at the defensive end of the floor.
Brooks sinks it from just inside the baseline. Brooks has got his first points of the night. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Right outside. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
On defense, Washington. They trail by 11. He dishes it to G. He feeds it to Biyombo. Shot clock at 5. Steps back and shoots. And that one's good. Right.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point.
And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is known for his appetite.
When we go out to eat, he gets like 2 meals, and like some people eat.
You think John Wall's hungry for a championship in D.C.? Gortat's checked in for Nene. McCray has come in for Porter. And it's Mayo in for Bradley Beal. Campbell in at the 4 spot. Wright is out there with Calderon. Then it's DeMarre Carroll. And it's Biyombo at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And stolen by Mayo. And now here's Mayo, the fast break opportunity. He kicks it to Wall. And the pass to McCray. And the wide open shot from Morris. On target from 13 feet.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Ball against Wright. Calderon has the open look. It's rebounded by McCray.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
And here's Morris for 3. Can't hit. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Shot, high post. Rebound, Washington.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
It's Wall with the drive. Morris passes to Mayo. The offensive rebound. The shot is good by McCray. McCray has got his first points of the game.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Wall, and DeMarre Carroll is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Aaron Brooks is checked in for John Wall. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Mayo kicks to Morris. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Toronto leading by 18. Carroll with the 3, and that one's good. Carroll's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Pass to Morris from downtown. Shot is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Carroll. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Carroll's got 5 points in the quarter. Morris outside. In the corner, Mayo with it. No good on the 3. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Raptors running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. 13 points, and what a great game he's having on the board.
Toronto will go for a different look here. Biyombo, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Campbell comes in for Patrick Patterson. DeMarre Carroll's checked in for Ross. And it's Calderon in for Powell. Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Brooks comes in for Otto Porter Jr., so on the floor for Washington. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. Brooks out there with Wall. And it's Beal in at the 3 slot. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some good basketball. He had 11 points, but also put up 4 boards. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Here's Biyombo. The shot no good. Wall with some nice D. Brooks dishes the Wall. Back to Brooks. Nene, the screen. Brooks, the pass to Nene. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And there's the 3-second violation. Well, the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. Fifth is Bradley Beal.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Launches it. Washington with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And, you know, Greg, both would love to get the upper hand early. This game, to me, is psychological as much as anything. I mean, a win here provides that edge you're looking for.
Campbell kicks to Biyombo. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Gortat with his screen on Calderon. Outside, Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Back to Wall. Clock at 6. Brooks with no one around. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists tonight. Joseph with the ball. Pass to Campbell. Good if it goes. And that's not going to go. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Raptors opening up a huge gap. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Toronto's gone to 3-point. New group in now for the Raptors. Campbell, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Herrera. Ross, he's checked in for Bell. And it's Powell in for Wright. And then for Washington, Nene comes in for Oubre, and Beal subbed in for McRae. Campbell, he's in at center. Patrick Patterson is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Calderon, and it's Powell in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3 ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Here's Campbell. Soft touch off the glass. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Kicks to Beal. Dishes to Nene. Double by Campbell. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. The Raptors making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the 3-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency. And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Raptors leading by 23. Patterson a screen on Brooks. Joseph dishes to Patterson. Here's Campbell. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. G's got 4 points this quarter.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Mayo kicks to Morris. And it's good. Ball through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Joseph with the ball, guarded now by Aaron Brooks. Patterson, the screen. The dish to Ross. Uncovered. Connects. The jumper drops. Ross has got 21.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Brooks kicks to Beal. Morris with a screen on Ross. Beal the pass to Morris. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Free throw good for Morris. Wizards making a switch here. Wall's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors leading by 22. And here is Joseph.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes to Campbell. 6 to shoot. 13 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Wizards have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Second shot opportunity. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he gets it to go. The Wizards shooting not great, 40% for the game. Morris a screen. And Wall kicks to Morris. They get the rebound. Nene. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Nene's got 10 points here in the second half. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Joseph with the ball. Now Beal defending. And there's the feed to Ross. To the wing right side. Toronto working the ball around now. No good from Campbell. The Wizards have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Morris a screen. Beal gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added every time.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Jonas Valanciunas. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And Washington making a change here. Gortat's checked in for Nene. Oubre comes in for Markieff Morris. McRae's checked in for John Wall. And it's Mayo in for Bradley Beal. And the technical free throw is good. Langston Galloway's checked in for Washington. And the Wizards with possession. 19-point game. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Campbell. That one's off, still out of sync. Here's Galloway, and an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Calderon kicks to G. Back to Calderon. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to...
Alright guys, so this is gonna be all for today. I know I haven't been posting a lot, but you know, I have school, and
so now we move on to our
yeah, I don't really care about school, but anyways, I still have school and I can make videos every day. But the whole point of this was to like try my worst, and yeah, I mean, I didn't really like want to try, but I got a D anyways. That's good. I failed miserably, and that's all. So peace out.